Hi guys, Tony here. Today I'll be reviewing the innovative and very popular Apple iPhone 6 2.5 months after the initial release. In terms of camera quality, the iPhone 6 functioned extremely well at the time. It still continues to perform relatively well too. The pictures look crisp and clear even for today's standards. The 1080p 60 frames per second video recording is also pretty decent. Take a look at the video I took on my phone. Now let's discuss the ports and buttons. On the left side, we have the notification switch and volume rocker. On the bottom of the phone, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, haha iPhone 7 users, and the reversible lightning port and single speaker. On the front, there's the pitiful 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, ambient light sensor, and earpiece. On the right side, we have the power button and nano SIM slot. Flipping the phone, we have the 8 megapixel iSight camera, microphone, and revamped True Tone flash. Moving along, we have the antenna bands and reflective Apple logo, and more antenna bands on the bottom. The 4.7-inch LCD screen is lacking vivid colors and the sharp contrast of AMOLED displays. Here are a few wallpapers that Apple provides that actually make the screen look really good. I've always enjoyed Apple's preset wallpapers because they fit the screen so perfectly. Take a look. Taking a look at iOS 10 on the iPhone 6, the control center has been changed. It sports new features such as the night shift button and a changed music type tab on the right. Swiping right, you can see the new widgets tab that has a multitude of features such as reminders, weather, news, and stocks. Checking out the Messages app, there are a variety of new iMessage exclusive GIFs to send to friends, games, and interactive animated images such as your heartbeat or drawings. Plus, you can send pictures straight from the Message app. And snap! In terms of innovation, the iPhone 6 was the first iPhone to feature the front-facing camera on the left side and the right side power button for easier access on the bigger phone. And on the bottom, there's a single row of speakers instead of the dual row of speakers on the 5S. Another innovation was the curved display and smooth round edges. On the back, the camera has a pleasing protrusion that signifies the excellence of the camera quality. Right to the next of it is the redesigned circular True Tone flash, unlike the rectangular iPhone 5S's flash. Also, the antenna bands make the iPhone 6 stand out. And over here you can see the bulge of the camera, which is not obtrusive unless you don't have a case. Gaming on this phone still rocks with Asphalt 8, waiting for it to load. Okay, finally you can see the gameplay, which is pretty smooth and graphically excelling. The textures look good and the frame rate is decent too. The iPhone 6 sports an A8 processor and M8 motion coprocessor combined with the Metal toolkit for developers to create graphically intense games. The iPhone 6 was optimized by Apple to withstand the greatest of feats. Playing Minecraft is a simple task because it is a less demanding game than other titles. I can easily play on the iPhone 6 without any hiccups or choppiness. Watch my crazy gameplay. Let's talk more about performance. I have no apps running in the background. Launching apps is a breeze even though Apple loaded this phone with only 1 GB of RAM. Apple is great at optimization and compromising power with specs because their products seem incredibly low performing on a spreadsheet, but in reality it is. No, I'm joking, sort of. Their devices still run very well and score high on benchmarks, so I guess Apple devices perform well. In terms of battery performance, the Apple iPhone 6 still performs well in that category. The battery usually lasts an entire day with off and on use. There's also low power mode, which was added in iOS 9 to reduce battery consumption by lowering the performance a little bit. In conclusion, the iPhone 6 is my daily driver because of the simplicity and ease of use. I enjoy iOS because it has features I use often, such as iMessage and FaceTime. In addition, the iPhone 6 doesn't slack even after 2.5 years. But of course, it's time to get a new phone soon. So this is a cool ending Ken and I made. Take a look at the slow-mos. Don't worry, I'm skilled at phone throwing with a strong and rigid case. Thank you all for watching, and please subscribe.